We here at Essence with the Lees. The Lees. What's going on?
Oh, we're just here having a good time.
They told me I had an interview with him. They tell me he was bringing you.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
They didn't tell you that.
Oh,
that was the secret.
Oh, that was a secret. That was a secret. That was a surprise guest.
Surprise.
A surprise guest.
How you doing?
I'm all good, man.
You look good, baby. You look good.
You know, look, when you hear, first of all, my daddy told me, you know, when you go out, put some clothes on. And so daddy said, you know, you got to look clean. You got to look presentable.
Well,
so,
you learned that lesson very well.
That's how we do.
I was just admiring that watch.
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, because we're here in New Orleans, and I got to see what time it is in New York, and then we'll see what time it is in L.A., then Tokyo, too. So I'm just, you know.
What about color people time?
Actually, there's no need for a watch for that. Yes, that's called no watch. That's color people time.
Bad.
No?
So, man, how y'all doing?
Good.
So we forget everything, business, everything else. I've been asking everybody this question. For you, what does it feel like, literally, when you're here and the level of black love?
Deep.
It's a beautiful thing. It's like, first of all, it's like being at a family reunion, being down here. All the people that we see that we know, and all the people we don't know, and the love you get. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a wave. Just comes in waves.
Right. And I tell people, you can't come here being special.
Nah. You get called out. Nah,
you sit here and
you get called out.
But
you think you so
But that's not even the fun of it, right? I mean, that's the point of being here, like to like see people and connect.
I tell my staff literally, you know, we do lots of interviews, and I tell them, I say, look, I cut off at a certain point interviews being back here because I walk the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
I said no.
Be with the
Our people need to touch us. They need to see you.
Yeah.
They
And
want to
these
hug
are people
you.
listen to your show nationwide.
Right.
And you're right here.
And what you get from doing that,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, what you get from connecting with people that you otherwise might not have a chance to meet. It's just awesome.
And I'm always telling our folks, I said, look, always have the cameras rolling, because the stories you hear,
Right.
that you miss it. One year, man, we were sitting here and we were about to pack up and everything, and this woman and her friend, they show up in the doorway. She goes, oh my God, Roland Martin. She had 2 kids. They were not older than 9 years old. And both of them said, Roland Martin, we watch you.
Right.
So you're sitting there going,
Right.
oh, I said, how old are your kids? She said 7 and 8. I don't care who you are.
Right.
Now you're understanding who you're impacting.
100%.
Which is why I tell people, you got to be able to touch folks.
Absolutely.
Got to be able to do it.
And thank goodness Essence is here to allow us to do that in this way for these days.
Absolutely. So first of all, what we working on? Because you got all kind of stuff, and you got all kind of stuff, and y'all got your own separate stuff, which is good.
Yes.
So ladies first.
Okay, well, we're here today to talk about She's Gotta Have It.
Yep.
Which I think everybody knows was Spike's first film.
No, never heard of that. Tell me about that. What was that like?
Yeah.
It's coming on Netflix.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
As a 10-part series this time.
10-part series.
Yes.
And it was Tonya's ideal to make this into a TV series. I never thought about it.
Whose idea was it?
Tonya's.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that conversation go? No,
Spike, you need to do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Spike and I were talking about working together. You know, I mean, as you say, I work separately. He has his things, and we were like, well, you know, we should do something together. And
Besides have kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which we do very well
that
together.
and practice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our daughter, Safra, just graduated
she
from
did.
NYU this past May.
All right then. Daughter shout out. There you go.
Tisch School of the Arts.
So
All right.
we do children well, and we thought, okay, let's find something to work together on. And so we were kicking ideas around, and I said, you know, why not think about She's Gotta Have It? And I'll tell you, at the time, Spike was talking about gentrification in Brooklyn, and I said, you know, why not show what you're talking about through your work? And so we decided to do She's Gotta Have It.
That's interesting.
Yeah, sometimes she's got a couple good ideas.
To be honest, I did not see it. I never thought about it.
And then that idea, and then how did it get to?
Well,
Hey.
we got a couple no's before we got the Netflix, and 2 sisters there in exec positions. They rammed it through. 3 sisters, if you count Pauline
for
Fisher,
sure.
Tara Duncan, Lane Eskridge.
And so obviously doing 10 parts is totally different from the film and when you did it.
And 31 years later too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what was it like for you now being back in that, revisiting something that was your first, but now it's a whole different vibe to it.
It was exciting. It was revigorating, and just the talent that we were able to put together. But I mean, some of the people in it weren't even born yet when it came on '86. So
it's amazing.
You're like, you she's got to have it. I need you to go see the DVD. I need you to go see the DVD.
Exactly. But yeah, like Spike said, the cast is amazing. DeWanda Wise, who plays Nola Darling, all of the three guys, Lyric Bent, Cleo Anthony, Anthony Ramos, just really a phenomenal cast, a new take, a new twist, 30 years later on these
all
characters.
shot in black and white?
Nah, color.
Oh.
Couldn't have ran that one through, baby.
He tried. You know he tried. You know he tried.
I was hoping it was going to be all in black and white.
But it comes out Thanksgiving. You know, Netflix just dump.
Right.
Right. And the final episode, the 10th episode, takes place on Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
So it's...
And Spike is amazing. I mean, you know, I know he's my husband, but he's a machine in that he shot all 10 episodes himself. I think directed all 10 episodes himself. I think mostly when people do episodic series, you know, they may shoot the first and the last, but Spike did all 10.
Wow, because of that personal?
It's my baby.
You had to get it right.
My baby, the first one. We shot it in 12 days, July 1st to July 14th, 1985. Wow. 2 6-day weeks. Total budget $175,000. Went on to make $8.5 million at the box office.
You had a little bit more money on this one.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. I'm sure craft services was a little bit better this time, as opposed to go down to the corner and get a bag of Funyuns and a soda pop. That's gonna feed the whole crew.
Yeah.
You know what? We use those empty bottle soda cans for nickel deposit to buy film too. 2 rolls of film.
We use everything.
Had to.
Everything. Yeah. I'm gonna switch gears. So I'm sitting here the other day, and I am watching television, and then all I see is this. Like, Lord, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm sitting there going, did he really give us the thank you, Lord pose to the firing of Phil Jackson?
It had come to that. And here's the stories that was on my Instagram.
Right.
But I had no idea that the New York Post would put that on the front cover, and the Daily News put the same thing on the back cover, and the ESPN would pick it up too. So it had nothing to do with that stuff.
Absolutely crazy.
But be honest though, people were rejoicing in New York like it was like.
But when y'all gonna get it together? I mean, because
this was the first step.
Because you know, I love all these New Yorkers who try to trash my Rockets, and I'm like, you know, y'all have only beaten us once in the last 9 years. You know, then of course I got to remind them the NBA Finals, but they don't want to talk about that.
No.
But I'm telling you, because I really do. Because matter of fact, because when I was in, I guess a couple of years ago, when the Rockets played Madison Square Garden, y'all, I'm telling you, first of all, when we air this, I'm going to show y'all the photo. Spike got all his New York Knicks gear on. And so when I said I was going to the game, I said, I'm going to go to the game in all my Rocket stuff. I had the red and white shoes. I had the Rockets pants with the logos, the shirt, the jacket.
Head to toe, head to toe.
Wait a minute, no. I had the black and red Houston Rockets gloves. Then I had the Rockets Santa cap. And I walked up to him and I went,
You all are too much.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
oh my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong. He
Unfiltered.
wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.